We're going to go now to Rachel Haslett. She is the public information officer with Broomfield Police. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. What is the latest that you're hearing?
Sure. I want to make sure you guys can hear me okay. It's a little busy around here. Okay. All right, great. Yeah, there's a lot going on in Broomfield today, obviously, just due to our close proximity to Boulder. Initially, when the fire started this morning, we were called out rather quickly to help close US 36 into Boulder as it spread. I know that US 36 is closed to both directions now from Table Mesa to Interlochen. And we've actually have put some of our residents on pre-evacuation orders. Just about 39 minutes ago, we have a map on our social media, but those that are in these pre-evacuation orders include the Caliber at Flatirons Apartments, the Retreat at Flatirons Apartments, the Terracina of Broomfield Apartments, the Vantage Point Apartments, Holiday Inn Express, and the Hyatt House in Broomfield. So this is just east of the Flatirons Mall. We actually closed the Flatirons Mall earlier today. Thank you for their partnership because we wanted to ease traffic in the area. And all of this, of course, right now is out of an abundance of caution, but we want residents to be prepared. We ask them to start gathering essentials, paperwork, pet supplies, a change of clothes, prescription medications, anything they might need for 24 to 48 hours if they do have to leave. We have sent out a code red notification to those residents so they know. And if we choose to evacuate them, we will issue another code red letting them know what to do. That's basically our equivalent of a reverse 911. And then we did just open a shelter about 10 minutes ago. And the shelter is located at the First Bank Center in Broomfield. So residents who've had to evacuate Louisville, Boulder, Superior, any of our neighboring cities and counties, you can head to the First Bank Center. That's at 11450 Broomfield Lane in Broomfield. And we have plenty of space there, and we're going to be working to get that set up as quickly as possible to accommodate as many people as possible. So a lot happening here. Like I said, we only have pre-evacuation orders at this time, but due to the proximity of the fire and our location near Boulder, we're trying to be as careful as possible.
So, Rachel, when you say you've opened a shelter, is that just for Broomfield residents? Because the First Bank Center is so large. And also, can you bring your pets there?
So I'm looking for clarification on the pets. So as soon as I get that, I will put that out via social media. I do not have clarification on that yet. And the shelter is open to anyone who has had to evacuate. So Superior, Louisville, Boulder County, Boulder. I know that we have heard that some of those shelters are filling up very quickly in those areas, Lafayette. You can come to the First Bank Center. We're welcoming everyone. That's
very. I appreciate that, and also just some details here. Since you are with the police department, you know what's what. Any word on structures burned? Anyone injured? As we reported coming into you, there are 6 people being treated at UC Health Broomfield there. But do you have any knowledge that we have not heard yet?
I don't. We have crews out all over the area. We actually had crews in Superior helping evacuate there. One of our patrol officers actually sent me a photo not too long ago of grass near the Panda Express in Superior that was on fire. We were helping get people out of that area as quickly as possible. And so far, nobody on my team has relayed to me that they've seen any injuries or taken any injuries or transported anybody. So that's good news. I haven't heard of anything.
And Rachel, I know that you gave details on the location of the shelter. If it does come to a situation where people in Broomfield and those areas need to evacuate, is there any particular direction that they should be moving in or any direction they should be avoiding?
Yeah, the First Bank Center, it is a little tricky because it is off the Boulder Turnpike. At this point, US 36 is not closed. It's closed to Interlochen, which is Wadsworth, but you can go further down to Church Ranch Road and then circle up Wadsworth and back towards the event center if you need to. At this point, I know traffic is really tricky all around Broomfield, the Boulder area, the Denver metro area because of this fire. So just take your time. I would put it into maps and see where it directs you to go. But at this point, I would try to avoid the US 36 Interlochen Exchange as, if you can. Try to take that back road, use Old Wadsworth or go around and see if you can get to it through Arista.
Rachel Haslett with the Broomfield Police Department. Thank you for your time and also the work you all are doing. Be safe, and we're all thinking of you this afternoon. Thanks, Rachel.